Hello everyone, this is Keys Ritual, and my air conditioner works, luckily. But yesterday I had a very scary experience I just want to talk about. Okay, so yesterday I went to work, normal thing, normal whatever, and my sister had picked me up the other day because it was raining really hard to the point of it being really blinding. It was like sheeting, so I asked her to come pick me up. So I threw my bike and my helmet and all my, like, the stuff I wear to, well, it's like gloves, helmet, my bike lock, and whatever in her car, and she brought me home. So I took my bike out, but I left everything else in her car. And on the way to work, I thought I was getting ready to head out. I usually leave early, just so that in case anything happens, I can still make it there on time. And I realized my bike, helmet, my gloves, my bike lock were all still in her car, and she had left. So I decided I had to walk to work, which is like a 20-minute walk. So I just went up and walked straight there. Then after work, I wanted to make sandwiches because I was really craving them. So I bought some sandwiches at the local Dollar General, and I was walking home. And this guy drives by me and stops and says, "Do you need a ride home? I'm going to be currently working with you at Sonic starting tomorrow." I'm like, well, I don't work tomorrow anyway, but sure, it's really hot, it's like 102 degrees. So I was thinking, it's like, the fact that he might actually try to hurt me is not as common, especially like in the city. And I just really didn't think about it because I was really hot, I was dehydrated, and I just wanted to get home. So I got in, he told me his name, which I forgot. And he was coming off a little strong, and I wasn't quite sure what it was. So I sort of just ignored it, did a little pleasantries, a little like small talk just to get through it. He asked me my name. I said Keys, of course, because that's what I go by. But also I didn't want to ever give my real name out to anyone, especially somebody I don't even know. And he drops me off, and my sister usually leaves the garage door open if she's going to be gone for a few hours or less, because it's a very safe neighborhood. So I walked in, he was like parked right outside my garage, and I walked in my house, and I go and I get inside, I close the door, and I usually, when I first come in, unless I'm filming, I usually get back into my underwear and throw my clothes in the wash, because I have to wear the same clothes over and over again. Even though I didn't work the next day, I just want to get it done with. And I actually don't work for today and tomorrow. This happened yesterday. And I'm in my underwear, and I hear the doorbell. Well, I check the front door because usually that's when everyone goes to, and of course I hide behind the door because I'm still in my underwear. And I'm like, okay, no one's here. So I go to the garage door, which is still open, and I look outside, and there he is. And he was like asking, like, do you have any good weed? And of course I don't smoke. He's like, do you do anything? And I'm like, no, I'm straight edge. And I realized he kept looking down, and I'm guessing my hip was protruding just enough out of him to see it. And he starts licking his lips and grabbing his crotch. And I tried to ignore it as much as possible, just trying to get him to go. He's like, hey, do you have any plans later? Well, I was going to go on to Snow Fine Arts at UCA campus for this commercial shoot they were doing, but I couldn't make it. And so I'm like, I have plans. I have to go get ready. And he's like, when will you be home? We should hang out later. And I'm like, I don't know. I might not be home until the morning, whatever. And I was trying everything for the evasive. I also never went to UCA. I went to go see the movie The Giver with my sister, which I never heard of, but it was pretty good. But anyway, and as he walked away, I didn't know what he said, the last thing he said, but he looked at me, licked his lips, and grabbed his crotch hardcore. And I think he said, I need someone to suck my dick. Forgot to turn my phone off. And when I saw that, I just closed the door and locked it, and went to my room, and I called my sister, and I'm like, please come home fast. Because she just went to go pick up her check and come back. And I don't know how long he stayed outside, but like 20 minutes later, I finally realized he was gone. And so I called Sonic, and I let the manager on duty know what happened. I didn't remember his name. I'm not good with names at all. You have to like keep telling me, and I have to be able to like associate it with something before I actually remember it. But they said they don't know anyone that starts work tomorrow, but I think I saw him there today. Not today, yesterday. But but I don't think he had his ID, so you can't work until you could show ID, whatever. And I think that he just did start work. So if I see him, I'm definitely going to be talking to the managers about what happened, because I do not feel safe in that situation. Like, it just was too aggressive. Like, I don't care where you are, you do not come at me that way. You do not tell me to go suck your dick if you mean sexually. If you say it in a very aggressive tone, I'm actually more likely to be okay with it. If you're like, suck my dick, bitch, I'd be like, okay, whatever, fuck you. But this was just like too, no. I don't care where you are, at a club, anywhere. Do not say that to me. The only place that's acceptable to say that is on dating apps, but I still don't respond to it. I'd be like, nope, no, not happening. Because I just don't do that. I don't hook up with random people, especially, no, there is no way that is acceptable in that tone. I'm sure there's people that would go for it, but definitely not me, never. But I just wanted to get that story out because it was just like very, well, it wasn't really traumatizing because I'm sort of over it now. But the fact that he knows where I live is sort of scary. But I will see you all next time. Bye. Oh, and I finally washed my airbrush, which I've been really delaying since I haven't been doing body painting, and I used vinegar, which was amazing. It like just sort of emptied it out, and I have it like on the floor. I also washed all my makeup brushes because I had someone else gonna body paint today, but they couldn't come because they couldn't find a ride. But hopefully soon. I'm really hoping so. But I will see you all next time. Hopefully my next video will be a makeup video. I was gonna do that as this video, but just all my brushes are clean and I sort of didn't want to mess them up. But have a good day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.